me out again, and he's about to have his IV catheter placed. So he's had a little bit of sedative, so he's a little bit sleepier than he was. Robbie is going to be holding him for me, and I'll be putting this one in. But this is something that sometimes, if I have 2 technicians available, they'll hold and do the IV catheter themselves. So we have him in a laying position right now, so that way I can work on that arm. And Robbie, go ahead and get a good hold on him. And so she's doing kind of a similar hold as earlier. Her left arm is coming up underneath his chest, and she's holding that head and neck towards her. That way, if he were to get aggressive, if something hurt him and he wanted to bite, she has control of him, so that way he can't bite me. It's very hard for her to get bit as well in this situation. Her other arm, her right arm, is coming up around, and she's actually going to hold this leg for me. So, you know, if you get blood drawn, a lot of times they'll put a rubber band around your elbow to get that vein to stand up. So she's actually going to do that with just her thumb. So her thumb is going to come across, and see how she has it right in the prick of his elbow. And what she did was she put that thumb there and rolled it out. And what that does is that gets that vein to really stand up and get that right on the top of the leg for me. So that way it's easier for me to see to get an IV catheter in place. And see how she still is having a really good hold on him. She's doing a great job. Ernie's doing a great job too. And so now that he's in a good restraint, she's got a really good hold on him, I'm going to go ahead and try to put this IV catheter in, okay? And we'll see. Hopefully I hit it on the first stick since we're on camera. And we did. And so she's not letting up. Okay, so now I'm in, so I say let off. She let her thumb release off. Now she still is holding on to his leg, so that way we have control of it. We have her IV catheter in. She still is maintaining really good control of him. Ernie's making her job pretty easy today. Normally these dogs like to bounce around a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and get this IV catheter taped in place. And why we do an IV catheter before anesthesia is so that we can give him fluids while he's asleep. Also, if we were to have an issue and his heart rate were to drop or something does not go well under anesthesia and we need to administer him any medications to help, you know, get his heart rate going or anything like that, we have instant IV access to that vein. It makes our job a lot easier. And so she's still holding on to him. Ernie did great, but that's kind of how we hold for anything that we're going to deal with on the front leg, whether we're pulling blood or placing an IV catheter. That's the restraint that we'll use.